Smokey, you're feeling good today. I'm feeling good. My goodness. Isn't it great when a win happens, and especially when a lot of us really weren't fully expecting it, and the team just played great. Tennessee beating Auburn 30-24, finally ending the long SEC losing streak. What was it, 11 games? The fact that we hadn't beat an SEC West school since Ole Miss back when Derek Dooley was head coach. So, I mean, Smokey, you were there. You were having a great time. This was just a wonderful game, top to bottom. And again, there are things we can talk about and nitpick. The fact that, Tennessee let Auburn have a chance at the end. Plenty of other things. The fact that we didn't run the ball as well as I thought maybe we could have, judging by how we started the game. But, man, let's just start. I know. And the fact that there's other upsets that are going on. Georgia losing to LSU. West Virginia just lost to Iowa State. I mean, plenty of other craziness going on. That's why we love college football. Even when Tennessee might not be doing good, college football is a fun thing to watch. Smokey, you and I love kicking back and watching it. But, man, Tennessee just getting this win just feels good. It feels really good just to have a good SEC win like this on the road. This was wonderful. Everybody just enjoy this win because, hey, Alabama's coming up next week, so, enjoy this win. We'll worry about the rest of the schedule after the Alabama game. We'll focus on the third Saturday in October coming up. But, man, I mean, I loved how Tennessee just kept fighting. I love Pruitt coaching to win. Going it for on fourth down, we still didn't get it. We still need to work on some of our short yardage runs. It's one of the big things I do think Tennessee still needs to figure out. But I thought the line blocked much better than they had. I thought this game was really going to boil down to the fact that Auburn has supposedly had this great defensive line, and Tennessee's offensive line was not really there. I thought that was going to be the issue, but it really wasn't. I mean, they blocked really well. The defense, I thought, played solid. They still had Stidham got his yardage, but it wasn't great. But they were able to force turnovers. That one crazy sack with the fumble and the scoop and score where they just ended up in the end zone, I thought was very fortuitous. The fact that Tennessee got some interceptions and was able just to do some things and be opportunistic. And that's how, when you don't have the same talent that maybe some of the other schools and teams have, that's how you do it. You got to create turnovers. You got to be big in the turnover game. And that's what Tennessee was able to do. And I love this. I mentioned this on the podcast. Again, my podcast, the Modern Day Gladiators podcast. Listen to it every week. You can download it wherever you get your fine podcasts. Smokey's going to be with me all the time, talking sports there. But I kept saying, you've got these playmakers like Jawan Jennings and Palmer and Callaway and those guys. If you just throw the ball up, they'll get it. And I thought Tennessee did a really good job of that. They didn't let the mistakes get in their way, any of that stuff. I thought Tennessee, overall, they played to their strengths. I thought just getting the ball to their playmakers and let them do the work. Ty Chandler had a great catch and run as well. So get these guys the ball. Ty Chandler, you need to get him at least double-digit touches on the ball. Probably more. I'd say even 15 touches. Let him try and make some plays because you've got a guy who can do that with the speed. Get Jawan Jennings the ball. He will muscle his way in and make those receptions and fight for that extra yardage. So get those guys the ball. And that's what they did. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the offensive. Run the ball for very little gain. Throw the ball for very little gain on second down, and then throw a 30-yard pass on third down and have one of your guys come down with it. It worked. Tennessee did it. They got the win. It feels good to just get a win that was very unexpected. So really happy about that. Of course, we'll break down more of what happens in the world of college football on the Modern Day Gladiators podcast on the Stage Diver Radio Network. So stay tuned to that. Until then, good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the college football action. Love you. Too sweet. I will see you next time. Bye.